Hi, I'm Tim and thanks for watching this video. In this video we're going to be taking a look at this, the Grandstream GWN7721P 8-port multi-gigabit network switch, and it's priced at a very reasonable $130. What are you getting for your money in this switch? Well, let's take a closer look and see what you get and what this Layer 2 Lite managed PoE network switch can do. So we'll get right to it now. And here we are with the box open. In the box we get the UK power lead. So there's no power brick with this. It has an internal power supply. We get the power cable holder, which you just connect to the back of the device and then clip the power cable through that to save any accidental unplugging of the power lead at the back. You also get rack mount ears. So these are slightly extended rack mount ears, as you'll see, and there's 2 in that set there. We also get rubber mounting feet, so there's 4 of those if you want to shelf mount it, or you want to just sit it in a rack mount environment with a shelf in there. You can do that instead of rack mounting it with the ears, but I'll be rack mounting it. You also get the earthing cable there as well, so that can be used to earth the device to a suitable earthing point. And there's also the rack mount ear screws in there as well. And then in the box we also have the usual quick installation guide that Grandstream provide with their devices. And just to confirm again, it's the GWN7721P, and P meaning PoE. And it's also a 10-port Layer 2 Lite managed 2.5 multi-gigabit network switch. And then lastly in the box we have the switch itself. So let's just get rid of that box. Take a look at the switch. Now, one thing I've noticed is you also do get in the plastic bag the factory default user name and password, which they always provide on a separate label, as well as on the device itself, which should be on the rear of the device, which it is here, as you'll see on this label. Now also at the back we have the earthing terminal there, and we also have the power connector. So as I've said, it's got an internal power supply in it, so you don't need an external power brick, which is nice to see, and it saves having power bricks all over the place. Looking at the side of the device, we have a ventilation grill on the right side, as if you're looking at it from the front. And also on the left side, again, as if you're looking at it from the front, we also have the ventilation grill as well. And then there's the warranty void if broken sticker there. So if you open it up, you may invalidate the warranty by removing the screw underneath that sticky label there. At the front we have, which looks nice, it's a nice neat device. It's, I would say, grey coloured. It's actually a dusty grey colour, and it weighs in at 1.5 kilograms, so 1.45 to be exact. Now at the front we have the usual Grandstream, and then it tells you the model number GWN7721P, and we have then 8 2.5 gigabit PoE powered ports. Now these are PoE plus ports, and they are all 2.5 gigabit. So of course, if you want to connect a 1 gigabit device to this, you could do, as it is multi-gigabit up to 2.5 gigabits per second for each of the 8 ports. Now the PoE standard is PoE AF or PoE AT, so that's PoE or PoE plus, and the maximum power for the PoE is 30 watts per port, with a total PoE budget of 130 watts. Now also you'll notice here there's 2 SFP cages, and these are SFP plus, so these are rated at 10 gigabits per second for both of those. Then moving to the far right side we have a recessed reset button there, which you can use to factory reset the switch. Now this is a layer 2 Lite managed switch. Now of course you can actually just plug and play this switch. You could just plug it in, plug your devices into the front and just let it sit there and work. However, if you want to use and set up VLANs and, for example, update firmware and other things which layer 2 switches would do, then you're quite welcome to do that, as it's a managed switch as well. So it's ideal priced at around $130, and for what you're getting for your money, I think this is a bargain. As you're getting multi-gigabit, you're also getting 2 10-gigabit SFP cages as well. Now there's rubber covers over these SFP cages there, so there's 2 of those. Now I can think of many use cases for this 2.5 gigabit switch. For example, now that PCs and computers are being provided with 2.5 gigabit networking ports on a lot of them, you could actually connect your PC to one. You can connect, for example, a PoE plus powered access points, in fact more than one. You could connect PoE powered security cameras and also PoE powered voice over IP telephones. So you've got 8 ports to play with for those, as they're all, as I said, PoE powered. Now for the 10 gigabit ones, I can think of a suggestion is you use one of them with a fiber link to uplink into your router, whichever you like to refer to them as. And then the other one could be used, for example, for a NAS, which would provide you then with 10 gigabit networking connections to your NAS. For example, you could have a Ugreen NAS connected to one of these and then use the other fiber uplink into the Grandstream router or uplink into another switch. If you're in the market for daisy chaining switches, then of course you can do, but of course they're saying it's not recommended to daisy chain switches. You're better off using an aggregation switch, which Grandstream actually do provide as well. So they do have aggregation switches should you wish to go down that route and upgrade further down the line. So this is an ideal switch for home use, office, lab setups and businesses as well. I can think of all those use cases for this straight away. And for $130, you're getting an absolute bargain, I think, with this switch. Now to just go through some of the specs for it. Now also I should say that there's a GWN7721, which is the non-P model. So this is the P model, which is PoE powered, as I've said. But they do have a GWN7721, which is not PoE, but it still provides 8 2.5 gigabit network ports and 2 SFP plus ports as well. So if you're not interested in PoE or you don't have any PoE devices, you could actually go for the GWN7721 non-P model. Now the power supply for this is an external 12 volt and it's rated at 1 amp. For the PoE output, as I've said, these are 802.3 AF or AT, which equates to PoE or PoE plus. And there's a maximum of 30 watts on each of those 8 ports. The total budget, just to remind you, is 130 watts for the PoE budget, and the total non-blocking throughput for this is 40 gigabits per second, and the switching capability is 80 gigabits per second. It also supports jumbo frames and forwarding rate is 59.52 million packets per second. It supports VLANs, so you can actually create VLANs in this switch, and it supports up to a maximum of 32 VLANs. The specification for the VLAN is port-based VLAN and it's 802.1Q. So that's the VLAN standard, so they're using the standard protocols for this. It also supports multicast, so IGMP snooping, report-based suppression, and also quality of service as well. So for the security, it supports DHCP snooping, spanning tree, loop prevention, and also PoE watchdog. For the mounting, this could be, as I've said, desktop, or wall mounted, or rack mounted. Now the GWN7721, so that's the non-PoE model, cannot be rack mounted, but it does support desktop or wall mounting, as it's a much smaller switch because of the, obviously, the PoE architecture inside of this one. So the other one is actually smaller. the LED indicators. So it has an LED indicator on each of those 8 ports. One lights up green for the network activity, and the other one is a yellow coloured one, and that is for the PoE. So if it's PoE powered, it will also light up yellow as well as green. The dimensions for this is 280 by 180 by 44 millimeters, and it weighs in a total of 1.45 kilograms for this switch itself. So that is the Grandstream GWN7721P budget friendly multi-gigabit 8-port PoE network switch. So that will do for this video. Keep a lookout for more videos coming soon where I might be featuring this same GWN7721P network switch. So we'll go into that in future videos. So thanks for watching this video. Take care and hope to see you again soon. Bye for now.